Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Spiritual Readings with Reverend Jeannie. I'm Jeannie. Um, wow. Okay. Um, this is, I still get nervous every time this camera comes on, so just bear with me for a moment. A few announcements before we get started. These readings are free for anyone that tunes in, just so that you know that there is no payment required. This is my payback or my give back to Spirit for helping me and working with me every single day the way I do. We do, however, have the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment, which we are attempting to get funds for in order to have a building in which to have our meetings, our open circles, our classes, and so forth, and and the readings as well. Right now, everything is out of my home, and we would like to bring it into a more professional setting. If you feel so inclined, you can make donations directly to the center through paypal.me/Reverend J. Carey. Please understand that your donations have no bearing whatsoever on any reading that you receive here on the show. That comes in directly from Spirit. I apologize ahead of time if you've been on for a while and I can't get through to you. I can only do I can only read for those that Spirit tells me to read for. They run the show, not me. Um, the only thing I can say, is we have the live Facebook live on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Standard Eastern Time, and we also do this show Wednesday nights on YouTube. Go between the two shows. Hopefully, something's going to come through. I wish I could tell everyone that, I'll do everything I can, obviously, to read for as many people as possible. But sometimes that's a little difficult. So please just bear with me. Don't get angry. I'm doing the best I can here. I'm only one person. Also, Friday nights, we have Open Circle, which is a wonderful exchange of energy between ourselves and Spirit. If you've never sat in a circle before, there is no charge whatsoever. We do ask that if you decide to come back, that it's a $10 donation, and those donations go directly towards the center. So please, join us. It's a wonderful exchange of energy. There's several people that have been on the shows that have been coming to Open Circle on Friday night. The only thing I can guarantee you is that between myself and the other mediums that are there, everyone is guaranteed a message from Spirit. Okay? Up until then, I'm doing the best I can here. Also, for as many of you that share the programs, share as much as you can because we're really trying to get our name out there, folks. For every share that you put in, your name goes into a drawing so that at the last Wednesday of the month, which will be right between Christmas and New Year's here, it's an excellent time, you'll hopefully will pull your name for a free reading. That's what the sharing gets you, is a chance to, get a free reading with me. Okay, so please bear with us, stay with us, work with us. We're trying to get it out there. Um, just, you're welcome to join us at any time. Thank you, Aaliyah. And Aaliyah is one that has been sitting with us. She started a few weeks ago, and I think she's having a good time with it. All right. All right. Just to get started here, I've got someone in my left shoulder here. Terry, this is with you. Terry Levesque. How are you doing tonight, hon? If you can answer me, please, just say hi. I'm here. Terry, I feel a young man here with you. And I feel this is someone directly from your past. Many, many years he's been in spirit. A younger man, which tells me he was young when he went crossed over. I don't get a biological connection as in a brother or a son or anything like that. However, what I get is a tremendous friendship with him. He's here because he's concerned that you've been kind of down lately. I don't think it's just the holidays. I think it's everything that's around you. Been having a little rough time, been a lot of tears. I understand what some of those tears are, believe me. But for the most part, he just wants you to know that he's here, he loves you, and he never forgot who you were or forgot about you. Um, I wish I could bring a name to you, but he's showing me it's an older style haircut. I want to say from teen years, from when we were quite young. Um, I want to say high school. He died directly as something to do with the military, if that gives you any direction who this is. But anyway, Terry, he's here with love, just wants to be remembered, and he wants to be remembered for the holidays too. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Thank you. All right. All right. As we're going here and as the feed is coming through, Kelsey, is it a Klug or Klug? I don't mean to murder names here, folks, and I'm really sorry if I do. It's not intentional. Um, Kelsey, there's a little one that's here for you. You know, whether through miscarriage or whatever reason. Um, it's a little girl. She's saying hello. She's excited to be here. And she just wants to says, you know, I'm okay. I'm good. Very, very playful. Know that, you know, our children, when they pass on, regardless of their age or the time within the pregnancy itself, even through miscarriage, children continue to grow in spirit. And I really believe, Kelsey, that this is what's going on with this little girl. She's, because I feel a part of you. I don't hear a name or anything like that, but I do feel a tremendous amount of love and a tremendous amount of happiness. She's here just because she wants to be here. It's like she wants to show up, that little girl type thing. But anyway, I'll leave that with you, and God bless. Thank you. All right, again, folks, please bear with me. I don't choose who I read for. It's just it's chosen for me. All right. So Donna Dunlin. Donna, as the scroll is going through, I can just see a female hand just reaching out towards your name. I feel very much like a mother with this. Tremendous amount of love, but there's also tears. She's saying she left way too early. I don't know if this is your biological mother or a grandmother, but someone who had a great part in raising you as a young child. I hope you know who I'm talking about. She's saying she's concerned that things just haven't been going right for you lately. She's saying don't let Murphy's Law ruin your life now. You've come too far. You've worked too hard in your life you've worked too hard for things to go south now. Okay? Please understand that she just loves you and she's here, and please forgive me for being so blunt, but it's like she's here to give you a kick in the backside and say, get it together, know that you're going to be okay, and we're going to be okay. You know, that love never ended. We didn't get a whole lot of time together, at least not as much time as she wanted, but she loves you. She loves you tremendously. And I just, wow, I feel this big hug being wrapped around me right now. And it's like she just wants that passed on to you. And I'll leave that. Okay, God bless, and thank you for tuning in. Remember, folks, as many times as you share, your name goes in, whether you share once or 10 times, your name will go into a drawing for each and every time you share, so that at the end of the month, we can pull a name for a private reading. All right. All right, and it doesn't matter whether it's by phone or in person. I can do the readings both ways. And I'm told by clientele that either way is just as accurate. So just go for it, okay? All right, thank you, and God bless. And when I say that the clientele tells me that my readings are accurate, they're only as accurate as Spirit allows them to be. Right? I always have to give precedence to Spirit because that's my main goal in life, okay? God bless. All right. Justina, is it Abling or Abling? Justina. I'm feeling two people coming in. All right, I turn this just a little bit. All right, I'm feeling two people coming in, and they're both males. I almost want to say a father and a grandfather, or grandfather and great grandfather, one or the other. Justina, they're here, and they're here to give you strength. All right, something has happened within the last couple weeks that has really got you down. Do you understand what I'm talking about? If you can answer me, it'd be greatly appreciated. It'd be helpful. I know we're on a 10-second delay here, so it takes a moment. So, folks, please just have some patience, okay? But Justina, anything that you could answer here would help, because I'm not sure if this is a father or a grandfather with him or with these two men. Anyway, the strength is to try and bring it in for you to help you get through a really hard time. And that time, I believe, that hard time is not just emotional. I feel it's physical as well. And um, they're saying, we're here with you. You know, we brought you up to give you strength. We tried to instill that, and we just want you to know that it's still there. Every bit is still there. There's love coming from them. Does the name Tommy mean anything to you? Because they're saying, tell Tommy hi, Tom or Tommy, Thomas. I don't know. It's not often that I hear names, so I do have to ask. But anyway, Justina, just know that they're here, okay? They're with you a lot, especially the younger of the two men. That's why I believe there was a father vibration with him. He's here with you more than ever. Um, he's saying he couldn't help you a lot when he was in the physical world. I'm not sure why. He's not being expressive with that, but he wants you to know that he's doing everything in his power to help you now. Okay, I'll leave that. All right, just remember that we talked about it, Justina. You know, a lot of times, folks, 2 hours from now, you'll know exactly what we were talking about. Um, and I don't mean that to be elusive or evasive in any way. It's just that, you know, you get on here and you get real hopeful, and when it's not exactly who you want, it's kind of hard to put two and two together. But as a program closes out and you think about it, it's like all of a sudden it'll be, you know, this little light goes on and it says, oh, wait a minute, that's who she was talking about. Okay, so just kind of bear with me. You know, I wish I got names more often. It would be so helpful, but that's not one of my fortes. So I'll leave that. Okay. Shirley Richmar. Okay, I can't connect with John, but I can with you. And there's a woman here, and it's like she's got a frying pan in one hand and a rolling pin in another. And she's saying, I'm here. Just tell her I'm here. I don't know if this is for John or not, but this woman is just, I'm here. It's got to be good enough for now. I want to laugh. She's a little woman, very forceful, very, I want to say, when I say forceful, I don't mean physically. I just mean that energy. When she walks into a room, you know, you paid attention and you wanted to know what's going on or who she's here for or what she has to say, because whatever it is, she didn't talk a lot when she was in the physical world, but when she did speak, people paid attention to her because it meant something. Anyway, she's here. Maybe it is for John. I'm not sure. She's saying, tell him I remember everything. And then there's this giggle. Okay. She used to cover for him a lot, a whole lot. Because all at once I want to laugh and I'm saying, oh Lord, you know, you really let him get away with that? But this was her, and this was just her way. Anyway, she's saying she remembers a lot more than what you think she did. She was great for covering up for you. She regrets some of that now, but she's saying it's okay. It's time to get back to the baking. This woman loves to cook. She loved primarily baking. The frying pan, that was there, but her forte was his baking. Okay, or baking for the family. All right. I'll leave that for now. God bless. All right, one last thing, Shirley. I'm sorry. She's saying, before I forget, tell him to stop going so fast. he has some speed issues going on around him, and she's saying he's going to get in trouble, and it's like the fingers wagging. So I'll leave that. All right. God bless. All right. Again, anytime anyone would like to make a donation for the center, it's greatly appreciated, whether it's $1 or many. It makes no difference. Every dollar helps. Buildings are expensive. Like I said, I do these for free, and readings do not depend on any monetary donation from you. However, it's greatly appreciated for the center. We want to bring it into a more professional setting, and that would mean a building outside of my home. So that's what we're working for. All right, thank you. Allie Dobson. Allie, how are you tonight? Have you been feeling unwell? I don't know if it's like a simple cold or something. I'm asking, Allie, because there's a woman that comes in, and it's like she's bringing a thermometer and a hot pack, and just she's here. She wants to pamper you. Okay. Um, she just wants to make sure that you take care of yourself, and she wants to help with that. She's saying you don't often take care of yourself. You're not down very often, but when you are, it's usually a good one. And she's saying just know that she's here to help. She's here to um, bring comfort. It's kind of comfort that only a grandmother or a mother can bring. But you're not alone. Just know that she's with you in your time of need. And a lot of times, just that hug, spiritual or otherwise, is all we need to get a little bit better. Okay, and I'll leave that, Ellie. God bless. Hope you feel better. All right. Okay, Sherry, is it Petkovsik? I know I'm not saying that right, and I do apologize. Sherry, there's a woman that comes in with 2 children. There's a seriousness to her and a sadness. Okay, I can only give this the way it comes in. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. The 3 of them they died or passed into spirit at the same time, which tells me it wasn't from a natural cause, maybe an accident or something. She's saying the only thing she truly regrets is that her little ones didn't get to live in the physical world for very long, but she's happy they're with her. I don't know. Sherry, do you understand who I'm talking about? Because she's saying you might need a little bit of reminding, but she's coming through. She wants to say hi. She wants to let you know that they're well. They're getting on quite fine, is her exact words. And that they think of you often. They're with you often. I want to say that you were a very young child, if not an infant, when they passed on. You would have heard of them or heard about them from other family members. Okay, just there. It's like there's other family members that you can talk to that would know who we're talking about, because it's like she's wanted to make a connection for a long time, and this is the first opportunity that she's had to do that. Check with other family members; they'll be able to tell you who she is. Okay. I wish I could be more expressive than that, but that's as far as it goes. She's glad that you're here, and she just wants to say, give everyone my love. Tell them I said hello and that I think of everyone often, and I'm there when I can be. All right? God bless. Again, Friday nights, folks, is open circle. For those that have never experienced it before, please give it a try. It's wonderful. If you've never sat in circle before, there is no charge whatsoever. It's all in a very positive manner, and it's a wonderful expression, if you will, and a wonderful communication between us and the spirit world. It's oftentimes until you experience the message or the actual event itself, we often tend to discount anything psychic or mediumistic. But once you experience it, there's no going back. There's no saying it's not real. Okay, because you're experiencing it and you know what's real in your life and what isn't. Okay. Give me just a second here. Barbara Handy, you're asking if Mary made it to the other side. I'm not sure this is Mary that comes in, but there's two other women. I'm seeing a shadow between them, which tells me that Mary is still in the process of transitioning between the physical and spiritual. Just because someone dies a physical death doesn't mean it's immediate, the transition. It's like a learning process. And I believe it is for Mary. But know that she's with family, she's with people that love her. This one woman is speaking and she's saying, not many people understood Mary the way we do. But we've got her, she's okay. Just know that she's loved. She's with people that love her. She'll be coming back. She'll be coming through soon when she's ready. But for right now, she's just being surrounded. Okay? God bless. All right. Hi, Aaliyah. Looking forward to Friday night too. All right. All right. Trisha Witt. You're asking if I know who the guardian's name. Hon, I very rarely get names. When I do, it's really something. It's a really strong energy. But in this instance, no, I'm not getting a name. I apologize. What if that's what you were looking for? But I'm seeing a lot of animals, spirit animals, come in around you. Do you work with animals now, Trisha? A simple yes or no would really help me out here because I'm just seeing a lot of these animals are here. They're drawn into your vibration, into your energy. Okay. Well, Trisha, they're just, if you're not working with animals, perhaps it's something you should think about doing, whether it's volunteering or just going ahead and getting the education. I'm not sure which it is, but you have a way with animals. Even the ones, and I want to say, even the ones that irritate you, you have a way with them. Consider it, please. Okay? And I'll leave that for now. All right. Megan Barry. Okay. Megan, as I touch with your vibration, I feel a much older man standing here. And he's just, his hand is on my shoulder and he's patting my shoulder, Mary, like, or Megan, like he's trying to bring comfort and letting you know that all is well. All is going to be well. You just need to have some patience and have some time. Megan, I'm not sure who it is you're looking for, but whoever it is, they're not ready yet. Okay? And this man is coming through and just wants you to know that he'll be along soon, just not yet. I hope that helps in some way. God bless. Thank you. All right. Brenda Lynn. Brenda, are you having problems with your shoulder? Just all at once, it's like wow. As a physical medium, I have a tendency to pick up on the physical around people. Brenda, if you could answer me, it'd be really appreciated, but I'm feeling a physical discomfort in my shoulder. And it's like this, there's a woman here. And all right, you're saying the elbow, but there's this woman here and she's working with the shoulder and she's saying the problems from up here. Now, I'm not a medical doctor by any stretch. Please understand that. But she's telling me that the problem's up in your shoulder. You need to get it checked. You need to see a specialist or a doctor with this. I don't believe it's obviously, it's not something that's life threatening. But she's saying um, there's relief there. You just need to go after it. All right. She's saying whoever it is you're seeing, you're not seeing the right doctor quite yet. So keep looking. Find someone that's going to work with you. All right. Because she's really working to bring relief here. She's saying you shouldn't have to deal with this. Been through too much already. You don't need to deal with this discomfort as well. All right. But just know, Brenda, that spirit is working right along with everyone else trying to help you out here. Okay? God bless. All right. Well, okay. Just give me a minute here, folks. I'm trying to figure out where this is going. Merica DeVoe. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Merica, are you with me? Are you still here? There's a woman that's coming in and she's patting, like rubbing her chest and patting her chest, which tells me this is in some way that this is how she crossed over, or this was the cause of her crossing over. Would you know who I'm speaking with, please? I'm seeing tears with her. The sadness that I'm feeling is that she didn't get a chance. She's saying things happened so quickly, she didn't really get a chance to talk to you the way she wanted to. She's saying there's so many things I wish I had said to you, but I didn't get a chance to. She just wants you to know how much she loves you and that she misses you terribly. You've been seeing her a lot in dreams. That's what she's showing me, is that you've been seeing her a lot in dreams. I apologize for the dogs, folks. Know that when you're seeing her in dreams, you're seeing your grandmother. This isn't just your imagination. It's just when you're in a dream state is when you are the most receptive to her. You are very close to this woman, because I feel it's like, at a time of passing, you were rushing to get there, but it was like you missed the mark, and it's just those feelings of anger and why did you leave so quickly? Know that your grandmother's very well aware of this. She loves you tremendously, and she knows it was just, she had to go when she had to go. Okay? And I'll leave that for now. Okay, but there was something there that was missed. She wanted something. She wanted to say something. Possibly she was not capable of saying what she wanted to. I'm not sure what that is, but it's just that sadness is there that she didn't get to say the things that she wanted to, or things that she felt she had to say. But there's tremendous love there. Okay, God bless. Thank you. It's always a lot of times when these readings happen, folks, I don't understand exactly what they're talking about. I truly don't, because I don't know you and I don't know your lives. Um, but it's always such a wonderful, comforting feeling to me to be able to work with spirit, because there's sincerity in their emotions. It's, the fun and games are all done and over with. And by that I mean, the little games that we as human beings play with each other, emotionally and spiritually. So there's none of that involved. It's sincerity, it's real, and it's just there. Okay. Ooh, dogs are being noisy tonight. All right, somebody's here. All right. Molly Ahern's. Molly, as soon as your name came up, there's a man standing right here in front of me, and it's like I'm having a hard time seeing the screen. He had this type of personality when he was here. It's just when he had a point to get across to you, it was like right in your face, and you're not looking either way. You need to listen to me. Would you know who I'm talking about, please? Very, very, um, very commanding, very strict, very just, I want your attention. This is what you need to know. And he's bringing that information in. Okay, Molly, if you can answer me, it'd help. Just yes or no is fine. Anyway, um, for as much as he's standing here and is working diligently with me,
Yes.
he's getting frustrated with me because
yes.
I'm not understanding him entirely.
She said yes.
Tell her not to go there. I don't know where. Come on, where is this? Something about a house. Something you're going to check out. He's saying don't go there. It's not a place for you to be. And he's adamant about this. He doesn't want you to go someplace. And there's quite a distance here. And he's saying it's not good for you. You can't go there. Just don't do it. I wish he would tell me why, but just he's adamant about this. Are you looking at buying a home? Because this is, I'm seeing like a for sale sign and it's being kind of kicked over. And he's saying that's not the place for her. I don't want her there. All right. All right, Molly, it's someplace that you're going or that you plan to go that he's just not comfortable with. And it's something totally new. It's not a place that is familiar to you or him in so much as he's just saying, just don't go there. Please, just don't do it. Think about it because this is something that's been planned for a couple days now. And just think about it, okay? And I'll leave that. I wish it wasn't so evasive. But I'm not getting anything more definite from him. Okay? All right. Is it Mellow Dogs 69? Okay. I want to say they're fine. I'm not hearing that directly from them, but my experience has been that when a person crosses over, it's always the first few steps are difficult, but it's always harder for us left behind. Okay, because what they're going to is a more perfect world, a more perfect existence. And just know that they're okay. When they're ready, when they've learned what they need to learn, or when they've done what they have to do, they'll be here. You'll hear from them again. So just hang in there, okay? Know that they're fine for now. All right? God bless. All right. Is it Lori Daly? Lori, there's a group of people that come in. I don't know if they're family or if they're friends. I just feel a lot of chatter, a lot of all at once, everybody talking all at once. It's like everybody knows it, regardless if it's family or friends, everybody knows everybody. And it's just everybody's talking all at once, and I want to laugh and I want to say, come on, guys, slow it down a little bit. I can only listen to one at a time. Primarily, there is a young woman that steps up, or a younger woman. She steps up and she says, just tell her that we're here. She knows who we are. She's showing her back. She had a problem with her back or something before she passed. But she's saying, just know that, just tell her we're here. She knows we are. Lori, have you been seeing some of them? I want to say in your peripheral vision or something. Okay, Lori, just talking something about skating. They're saying be careful with the skating. You used to skate all the time. And they're laughing about it, and they're saying, well, we had our ups and downs. Literally, falling. I feel like just a lot of younger people. I wish I could be more specific than that, but they just want you to know that they're here, and they're saying be careful that you don't overextend yourself. You had a tendency to do that, and you still do it. saying you used to do it before and you're still doing it now. So you're overextending yourself. You're trying to help too many people all at once, and you're the one that winds up down and out because of it, because it takes a physical toll on you. They're concerned that you don't do this anymore. They're saying, you're not getting any younger, and that's not for me. I'm sorry. But Lori, they just want you to be more careful, more conservative with your energy and who you help and who you get involved with, because they're saying not everyone has the best intentions. I'll leave that for now. I hope you understand it. And again, I don't mean to bring anything negative through, folks. I really don't. But I have to give it the way it comes in. Lori Burke, you're asking how you can help your dad. Your dad's not in spirit yet, is he? If you could just answer yes or no, because all I'm hearing is just love him. Just let him know how much you love him, and that's all the help he needs. Lori, there's a woman that tells me this. Okay, all she's saying is let your dad know that you love him.
No.
They'll do the rest. They'll take care of the rest. Lori, it's not his time. Just real strong. This woman's standing. It's not his time, not yet. Just let him know that you love him. He needs to hear it. He needs to know that. Okay? I'll leave that for now. God bless. All right, folks. Again, I don't pick and choose who I read for. This is specifically directed from spirit. When I do a private reading is all inclusive of psychic as well as mediumistic work. All right, and it's much, in all honesty, it's much easier to do a private reading, whether it's sitting one-on-one or on the phone. It's more direct. However, these are strictly from spirit, so I have to wait until they come in and they let me know where I'm supposed to give the messages. So that's why some of you, it's like, I know I'm seeing names and I really want to reach out, but if I don't feel the spirit here, I can't do that. All right, so ask questions. When I ask you to ask questions, it's to hopefully help bring them in. That's how I connect with them. All right. Christina Bloom. Christina, older woman just stopping in to say hi. I see you're doing better than you were, and I'm glad of it. And I love you to the moon and back. It's that simple, Christina. I'll leave that. Okay. Aaliyah, the friend that you've been thinking about, I believe telling me that they already have given you the messages. You're just not hearing them. But they're not going to stop trying as long as you keep trying. It's almost a challenge to you. The spirit is literally challenging you, to hear them, to open up to them. It's unusual here. But they know that you're in a learning curve yourself, and they just want you to know that they're here, and you'll get the message when you hear it yourself. I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to give it to you. Literally, they're saying you'll get the message when you hear it yourself. Until then, we're going to keep working with you. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Jamie. Jamie, is it Bennett or Benet? I'm not sure. And again, I apologize for mispronunciation if there's any. All right. Jamie, there's an older man that comes in and he's walking. He's kind of stooped. He's quite old when he passed. He's saying he had a good long life and he has no regrets. Jamie, he wants you to know that. He's saying there's no regrets, no how, no way. Some parts were rough, but we always got through because we always stuck together. I believe this is a grandfather. He's been in spirit for a little bit now, not a tremendous long time, because he's saying for as much as he looks like he's still stooped, it's like he's play acting. He's doing that so you know who I'm talking about. Because he straightens up and he says, see, I can stand up straight now. No more of that nonsense with that body. He was very unhappy towards the end. Very unhappy that he was stuck where he was. Jamie, I hope you understand what we're talking about because he's very adamant about this. That you know that he's doing good. I want to say 80s or 90s. He looks to me to be like 80s or 90s. The picture that I'm seeing of the stooped man looks to be like 80s or 90s. He was quite old. He wasn't, it wasn't someone in their 50s or 60s where you figure is, midway through life. He lived a good long life and he was happy with that life. Okay, just remember that we talked about it because if he wasn't that old physically, he was that old emotionally or spiritually, but he feels he accomplished everything he wanted to accomplish in the physical world, is basically what it boils down to. And that's why he's saying he has no regrets. He did everything he wanted to do, and he's happy about it. And he doesn't want you to regret it either. Okay? Remember that we talked about it because there's something there that's going to trigger a memory and you'll understand who this is. Okay? Again, folks, I'm not trying to be evasive. I can only give it the way it's coming in for me. All right. All right. I'm sorry. What? She was asking if he's big or small. Okay. The man was, all right, Jamie, the man was average size. He wasn't small, but he wasn't a real big man either. Kind of average, maybe 5'10", 5'11", if that. But much, much smaller because he's showing me stooped over. He had a lot of problems with his back. And that was, he did not appreciate the fact of when he was down or when he wasn't feeling good. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Folks, remember, as often as you share the video, your name will get put into a drawing for the last Wednesday of the month to get a free reading. We ask you to share as much as possible with these to get it out there. We're trying to reach a lot of people. There's a lot of things on the board that we're trying to do. So please just work with us. I'll do my best that I can for you. I'm only asking that you share and get it out there for us. Okay. Thank you. Crystal, Ranisha, I wish I could read for you, but right now, I don't. Whoa, I take that back. There's a young girl here for you. If she's a child, I want to say a teenager. Because it's a young girl, but it's not an infant. It's not a baby. Okay, do you know who I'm talking about, Crystal? She just kind of ran in all at once and just kind of almost body slammed me here just to get my attention, saying, I'm here for her. I'm here. There's also a giggle. All right, she's Crystal, this is really strange. This isn't the way it usually comes through for me, so I'm just going to give it the way it's coming in, okay? She's saying you don't know her, but she knows you because of the little ones that she's taking care of. And she just wants you to know that she's using the term, he's okay. This is a child that she's taking care of. She's saying that this is something that she wanted to do and she's been doing for quite a while. Okay? Crystal, just know that the child, he's okay. He's being well cared for and he's growing. Okay? God bless. Thank you. All right. If anyone wanted to make donations to the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment, be greatly appreciated. The connection is up there on the board. It's paypal.me/Reverend J. Carey. And again, all those donations go strictly towards a building fund that we're trying to come up with. Buildings aren't cheap, and we're having a rough time with it. So, thank you for anything that anyone can do for us. Alicia P. 98. Okay, Alicia. There's a man that comes in, and I feel like a father with him. He comes in on that vibration. Someone that cared a great deal, but he wasn't real active in your life. Does this make sense to you? Okay, a grandfather? He wasn't real active. Okay, all right, as long as you know. As long as you know. He's saying he wasn't real active in your life. He's sorry he missed that. But it was because he was so involved with with what he had on his plate. What he's terming his plate is his life. And he's saying he couldn't take a lot of time that he had wanted to with you, and he misses that. And that's about you and the other children he didn't take a lot of time with, and that's the only regrets that he has, is that he didn't get to know you better. But he does want you to know he loves you. And he's saying, take care of her for me. I don't know who her is. I don't know if this is his daughter or his wife, but he's saying, take care of her for me. She needs a lot of love. She needs a lot of energy. Okay? I'll leave that for now. God bless. All right. All right. There's someone here. I'm not getting a direct connection just yet. But there's a man that comes in, and he's here with horses. He had a passion for horses. I'm not making a connection yet. If anyone else knows what I'm talking about, please speak up. It's unusual because normally they come in and they show me who they want me to speak with, but he's just standing here and he's got this beautiful chestnut colored horse with a white diamond on his chest. And he's saying this was my favorite one. Okay. It's a woman that I'm trying to get through to. All right, Molly. He's saying this was my favorite one, this horse. It's just how he's identifying, just to let you know that it's him that came through, okay? All right, thank you. And I'll leave that. Beautiful horse. Wow. I'm not a connoisseur of horses, but I know a nice looking horse when I see it. All right, no, I believe he was here for Molly because he's left. 1 second. See, that's another way that I know when I have made a connection. Even if you don't understand what I'm saying, I know that the connection is true. Because once the message is given, if it's correct, the spirit will move on so someone else can come in. If it's not, they stand right here, and it's like getting in my face to get the message across. But that's how I know it was Molly's grandfather. Okay. Deb Sherwood. Deb, as your name came up, All I'm hearing is this real hearty laughter, and I don't believe she's here, meaning you. She's not going to believe it's me. He never believed in any of this stuff when he was here in the physical world, but he's here now and he's laughing. Deb, would you know who I'm talking about? He always used to kind of torment you or tease you about the fact that you believed in this stuff or you delved into it once in a while when you thought he wasn't looking. He's saying, I know what was going on. I didn't believe it then, but I do now. And it's like he's saying he's sorry he missed that part of your life. He wishes that he had shared that more with you when he was here in the physical world. I don't know if this is a husband or a father, but definitely a male vibration. All right. Anyway, he's here and he's laughing. Just tell her I said hi. Does the name Paul mean anything to you, Deb? Paul or Polly? Okay, well,
My dad died when I was 6.
all right. It doesn't matter how long. Best way I can explain this to people is that a lot of times when spirit comes through, if you don't know them, just because you didn't know them in the physical world doesn't mean that they don't know you through other family members. You know, because they're within our energy, they're within our lives, very much so. You know, helping to direct. But all right, you'll connect with it a little bit later. If it's not your husband, it's a friend, a very close friend, a friend of your husband or a friend of a family member, something you know him because he's just laughing. And as he's waving, he's saying, she'll figure it out. Get back to me on that, please, would you, Deb? Because I'd really appreciate knowing. I know, I like a challenge once in a while, but I don't appreciate it so much when spirit challenges at me here, especially when I'm on these programs. But please get back to me on that, okay? I'll leave that. All right. We're getting near the end of the broadcast, folks. Again, you're welcome to join us on Friday evenings at 7:30 sharp here in St. Johnsville. We have an open circle. It's open to the public, anyone that would like to come in. There's myself and several other qualified mediums that, I think the world of. If I'm not giving the messages, they are. And also, a lot of times you may receive a message that, you'll be quite surprised at. Anything that happens, we can help talk you through it so that you understand more of what's going on. But it's nothing to be frightened of. It's a very positive exchange between ourselves in this physical world and spirit. So please join us. It doesn't cost anything. For the first time in, if you decide it's not for you, you can leave and there's no bad feelings. But if you like it and you want to come back, we do ask that you pay $10 a session just because that helps us, goes towards our building fund. Okay? And I'll leave that. Also, for as many times as you share this video, whether it's while we're actively on or later on this evening, it helps us to grow what we're trying to do. So please stick with us, okay? And if I didn't get to you tonight, I do apologize. We still have Facebook Live every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, same name of the program, same time. And again, we have Wednesday nights here. And you're more than welcome to join us at any point in time. Okay, one more is coming through before I close down to see where it's going first. Carrie Battisti? All I'm hearing is a gruff voice saying, tell her Grumpy's here. Grampy, Grumpy, whatever. A very gruff type of voice. He's kind of scruffy looking. He's got the kind of face that you were never really quite sure if he was serious or if he was angry or if he was happy, because I'm having a problem making that determination right now. But he just wants to say, tell her I'm here. Tell her I'm I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine, is his exact words. No need to worry about me anymore. He's saying, take care of your mother. Is this your mother's? I apologize for that, folks. Um, if this is your mother's father, just tell her hello for him, okay? And I'll leave that for now. All right. Thank you, everyone. And I apologize for the phone ringing. Please join us again next Wednesday night, this time, 8 o'clock. Again, I love doing this work. It makes me feel good. It's my gift back to spirit. And hopefully it helps you to help your heart, to mend the questions and the understandings. Okay? God bless. Thank you so much for joining me. And hopefully we'll see you either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. God bless.